In today's video, we're going to troubleshoot one of the most common headaches for VPN users, streaming issues on NordVPN. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and we're going to talk about how to fix buffering, black screens, and app errors so you can enjoy your shows without interruptions. We'll cover desktop and mobile solutions, and also share some speed tweaks and explain why these fixes work. Stay tuned to the end because we're going to talk about some bonus tips that even seasoned users might not know. Let's get into it. So let's start off with the basics. What is NordVPN? So NordVPN is a virtual private network service that encrypts your internet traffic and routes it through secure servers worldwide by masking your IP address and mixing your data with traffic from other users. It makes it hard for websites and network providers to track you. With thousands of servers across more than 100 countries, NordVPN offers a broad selection of connection points. This service supports multiple protocols, including its own NordLynx based on WireGuard for speed and OpenVPN for reliability. It also includes features like a kill switch, threat protection to block ads and malware, double VPN routing, split tunneling, and specialized servers for P2P and obfuscation. NordVPN runs on Windows, macOS, Linux, iOS, Android, smart TVs, and even some routers, making it really easy to secure all of your devices. Okay, next we're going to talk about some of the key features. So NordVPN stands out because of its robust security and wide server network. NordLynx offers amazing performance thanks to its lightweight code, which really allows for fast connections and quick reconnections if your network drops. Threat protection blocks trackers, malicious websites, and intrusive ads even when you're not connected to a VPN server. Split tunneling lets you choose which apps or websites use the VPN and which connect directly, allowing you to balance privacy and performance. Kill switch functionality cuts off internet traffic if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly, which prevents your real IP from leaking. Then they have double VPN, which routes your traffic through two servers for added privacy. Then they have the Onion over VPN, which adds Tor network routing. NordVPN also includes smart DNS, so Smart Play, for streaming devices that don't support VPN apps. Together, these features really provide flexibility and reliability across different use cases. Now let's talk about why streaming issues occur. So streaming services enforce licensing agreements by limiting content to certain regions. They detect VPNs by watching the IP addresses associated with data centers, mismatched DNS requests, or large numbers of users connecting from the same IP. When they spot these patterns, they block access or show errors. Slow speeds can cause buffering, while cached data or GPS information can reveal your location despite the VPN. So understanding these factors is going to help you see why the following fixes work. Now let's go over the general streaming fixes on desktop. To resolve streaming problems on your computer, follow these steps. First off, disconnect from your current server and reconnect to the same location for a new IP or switch to a different server in the same country. Some servers are flagged by streaming services, but a new IP often bypasses the block. Next, try restarting the NordVPN app. So close the app completely and reopen it. This clears temporary glitches and forces a fresh connection. If you need to, take it a step further by restarting your device. Sometimes the issue lies with your operating system, so restart your computer. Restarting your computer clears memory and resets network components. Next, you can disable threat protection temporarily. So threat protection can occasionally interfere with streaming sites, so turn it off within the app to see if it resolves the issue. You can turn it back on afterward. Next, clear browser cache and cookies. So cookies can store location data. Clearing them from your browser settings is going to remove any conflicting information that might reveal your real location. Then you want to use incognito or private mode. Open a private window to prevent new cookies from being stored. Connect NordVPN, then log into your streaming service. You can also try a different browser, like switching from Chrome to Firefox or Edge can sometimes bypass detection. Each browser handles WebRTC and DNS requests differently. Next, you can try using the NordVPN browser extension. So the extension can prevent WebRTC leaks and route your browser traffic through the VPN even if the desktop app is disconnected. Next, you want to enable Smart Play. So for devices or apps that have trouble working with the full VPN tunnel, use NordVPN's smart DNS features. Configure your device's DNS settings with the addresses provided on NordVPN's website. This is going to unblock content without encrypting your traffic, so use it when privacy isn't paramount. Next is to change DNS servers. In the NordVPN app, switch to the custom DNS addresses recommended by NordVPN. This can prevent DNS leaks and reduce detection. You can also set these addresses manually in your operating system's network settings settings. And lastly, update the app. Ensure you have the latest version of NordVPN. Updates include new servers and improved detection evasion techniques. Okay, now we're going to talk about mobile streaming fixes, so on Android and iOS. Mobile devices sometimes reveal your location through GPS or app data, so here's how to avoid that. Number one is to force stop and clear cache on Android. So go to Settings, Apps, find the streaming app and tap Force Stop, then clear cache. On iOS, swipe the app off the screen to close it. This removes temporary data that might store your real location. Number two is to disable location services. Turn off GPS and location permissions while streaming. On Android, swipe down and toggle off location. On iOS, go to Settings, Privacy and Security, and then Location Services, and turn it off or disable it for the streaming app. Number three is to use the mobile browser. Instead of the streaming app, open a browser like Chrome or Safari and use private mode. Apps often have stronger VPN detection. Browsers may be more forgiving. Number four is to switch servers or protocols. So if you're using NordLynx and still encounter errors, try switching to OpenVPN UDP. Different protocols can bypass different types of blocks. Number five is to use split tunneling. Route only your streaming app through the VPN. On Android, NordVPN allows per app selection. On iOS, you can use app-based split tunneling if available. Limiting the VPN to streaming apps reduces interference with other services. And number six is to use smart DNS on smart TVs. So if you're streaming on a smart TV or a device that doesn't support the NordVPN app, set up smart DNS via the device's network setting. It won't encrypt traffic, but often bypasses streaming blocks more reliably. Okay, now let's talk about some extra speed tweaks and performance tips. So if you're still experiencing buffering, try some of these adjustments. So use NordLynx. This protocol is built for speed. Go to the protocol settings and select NordLynx. If your network blocks it, switch to OpenVPN UDP for a balance of speed and reliability. Connect to a nearby server. So the closer the server, the faster the connection. Use NordVPN serverless to pick a location in your region. Avoid distant countries unless you need access to that specific library. Limit simultaneous connections. So NordVPN does allow multiple devices on one account, but if several devices are streaming simultaneously, your bandwidth will be divided. Disconnect unused devices to free up some speed. Use wired connection. Whenever possible, plug your device into an Ethernet cable. Wired connections provide more stable speeds than Wi-Fi, especially for streaming. Close background apps. So applications running in the background can consume bandwidth. Close any downloads, video calls, or other streaming services before watching your show. And lastly, use split tunneling. Exclude high bandwidth apps like online games from the VPN tunnel. This reduces congestion on the VPN and keeps your streaming smooth. Okay, let's talk about some extra tips for consistent streaming. So here are the last few additional suggestions to ensure your streaming experience stays trouble-free. First off, log out and back into the streaming service. This is going to refresh your session and ensure your new IP is recognized. Next is to check your base connection. Run a speed test without the VPN to see what your network is capable of. If your internet is slow without the VPN cannot improve it. So try to focus on improving your base connection. Next is to avoid peak hours. So streaming platforms and VPN servers can slow down in the evening when everyone's online. Watching during off-peak hours can improve performance. Restart your router. A very simple router reboot can honestly resolve a lot of connectivity issues and restore to normal speeds. And lastly, use a different device. Sometimes streaming apps behave differently across devices, so if your computer struggles, try your phone or a streaming stick. Okay, now let's talk about some pros and cons of NordVPN so you can decide if it's worth investing in. So NordVPN has several advantages for streaming. Its large server network and NordLynx protocol deliver very fast speeds and reliable connections. The app split tunneling and smart DNS features provide flexibility when apps behave differently. Threat protection blocks malicious ads that can interrupt your viewing. The wide platform support means you can watch from any device in your household. NordVPN's strict no policy and strong encryption ensure your privacy isn't compromised while streaming. Now on the downside, occasional server blocks mean you may need to switch locations more than once. NordVPN's obfuscated servers and advanced features aren't available on every platform, which can limit your options. Smart DNS doesn't encrypt your traffic, so you sacrifice privacy for convenience. And some users may find the app's extra features overwhelming at first. Despite these minor drawbacks, NordVPN remains a strong choice for streaming because of its speed and flexibility. Now, just to quickly touch on the pricing, if you want to follow along with me, we do have a link down in the description below. With that link, you can get an extra 4 months on top of the 74% that you can save. So they've got a bunch of different options here. We've got got the basic, plus, complete, and prime. The basic plan is saving you 74%, so that's just $2.91 per month. Each of these gets 4 extra months on top of it. So with the basic, you just get the fast, secure VPN. Then we've got the plus, which is $3.76 per month. With this, you get the VPN, anti-malware and browsing, add-in tracker blocker, and then the password manager. Then we've got the complete plan, which is $4.62 per month. You get everything in the plus plan, but you also get 1 terabyte of cloud storage, and you get the scam call protection, which is new. Then with the prime plan, it's $6.33 per month. You get everything in the complete plan, but you also get the Nord Protect, which is advanced identity protection against cybercrimes. So choose the plan that best fits your needs. If you don't want to go with the 2-year plan, you can do month-to-month or 1-year plans, but you're not going to save as much or any at all. With each of these plans, you have a 30-day money-back guaranteed, so it really is no risk to try it out for yourself. Now, is NordVPN for you? NordVPN is a solid option if you want a reliable VPN for streaming with a good mix of speed and security. The troubleshooting steps we covered should resolve most buffering and error issues. If you're primarily looking to unlock streaming libraries and value strong privacy, NordVPN really delivers. However, if you only watch content from your home region and rarely need a VPN, you might find a simpler or cheaper service pretty adequate. But ultimately, NordVPN performance and features make it a really worthy choice for anyone who streams across borders. I know how overwhelming it can feel trying to figure out which VPN is right for you and troubleshooting everything. But once you go through all of these steps, you should be good to go in no time. If you want to check out NordVPN below, don't forget to use our link down in the description. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. This channel is dedicated to helping you choose and use VPN services with simple guides and honest advice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any comments or questions below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.